well.
All right.
And now we start killing.
$10 from Jarl, you will never kill me.
Funny you say that. So the first Jarl we're going to be going to is Jarl Elisif, is I believe her name. She is the queen of Skyrim. We're starting off strong.
Oh.
So
You feel big pushing her around?
A beautiful city.
Here comes a new
Look angry.
Somebody's got to stop that guy.
Wait, don't they say, stop?
Citizen, you violated the law.
Citizen, you violate. Yeah.
You have to violate the law first. He hasn't violated the law yet.
So he violates it when. Oh, but then you'll never get it because he kills them violating the law. So that. Yeah.
Is arrow for my knee in this game?
Yes.
Arrow in my knee.
That's this meme.
It still cracks me up.
Yeah.
All right, so first Jarl, what we're going to do, this is the queen. We come up here, we go with magic.
Not in front of everyone, right? Not in front of everyone, dog.
Oh my God! The humanity! Oh my God! Jesus! Oh my God! My eyes just saw Jarl!
You guys want anything?
Does she have any cheese?
Got a warm, I got wine.
Give me that wine.
Shall we? Pretty nice. Okay, so we did kill the queen of Skyrim, but we can't go. I'm really sorry, man. There it is. I'm sorry.
For that.
And just like in real life, if you kill a guy, you just have to spend like 24 hours sleeping on the floor in jail, and then you're scot-free, and you're forgiven. That's enough to add a 9-yard
Nice.
And to be fair, they said by order the Jarl. What Jarl? Right?
Oh, true. Everyone's got power back. You're like, there's no laws if there isn't a ball.
Looking around, didn't see one.
Where did you guys break down the tier list?
How many Jarls are in the game?
There's 9 total. That's 1 out of 9.
Jarl Elsif donated. I think this is an old one.
Oh, he's closed in jail.
I'm putting that Jarl in an A. The fists.
Oh,
Yeah.
It came back out.
She was a warrior queen. Warrior queen. Yeah.
I'd agree with that assessment.
Many queens would just sit back and let the guards do it, but
Yeah, she was like all up in his face.
Khajiit Trader donated $1. So
queen of action. A queen of action.
All right, got another Jarl. Jarl Scald. He's
Oh my God, that was so fast.
Hey!
whoa.
That guy's got a sword.
Yeah, but he's not putting up his fist.
That's kind of in bursts because all right, let's just get. I do need the money, by the way, because we're gonna do a little side quest. You guys want to? Ooh, silver
They
necklace.
booed that. They
wow.
love that.
That was
That was a beloved
That was a D, Jarl.
We love
You
that
get to go to jail again.
Oh, they said 2, not boo.
It's like, oh yeah, that Jarl's.
Hey, honestly, it's your Jarl, you know?
That wasn't a great Jarl, man.
Not one of my favorites. All right, well, okay. Well, let me show you another one for your consideration. Let's go to Dawnstar next.
Jarl 2 donated $2. Said you'll pay.
Well, he got the money, so we.
Yeah. Is this like your getaway driver? Does he just take you from town to town?
Okay. Like, I'm gonna keep walking up to him. And I'll be like, hey, you know where you dropped me off before? The leader's dead. I need a ride to Belgium. And he's just, at no point is he going to pick up. And at what point is he guilty, you know? Like,
Have you seen the movie Collateral? It's a lot like that.
You're complicit after the 3rd Jarl.
after
Yeah. The good thing, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, at some point,
There's no way that would happen.
at some point, the driver turns and just like, I want a jewel from the next tiara.
All right, Jarl.
No way he kills
Oh,
all
dude,
Jarls.
that's crazy. Oh, my God.
Where's his guard?
Wow.
F items. He doesn't.
He had no help.
He's got this.
Give me that necklace. Give me that necklace.
And cheese.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's like reading a book.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
Well, my bad.
$25. Happy birthday, Rosa.
Okay, that's not, happy birthday. That's not correct.
Hey, man, hey, Judge, it was just a bit, you know? No worries about it. Yeah.
Well, it was mad funny, though. It was
Mad funny. Only 24 hours?
No way he kills every year.
Hey, carriage driver.
That's crazy.
Somebody's dead on this record. I gotta get to Markarth, man. Remind me to make sure I take all the money off everybody, because we do need it. So if I forget to rob anybody, just, if you guys can help.
For some reason, I just feel like you won't forget that.
Sometimes the thrill of seeing of being able to, like, you know, take their
A monster. What was that? A monster. I hope that's not a Jarl. That'll kill you.
I don't know.
Scary.
Unless Ludwig modded this without telling me, you should be okay. And again, if you're seeing these little like loads that I'm doing while running, that's to activate infinite sprint glitch. So that's why I'm able to just it doesn't look like it, but I'm moving at full sprint speed right now.
No, it looks like you're going really fast.
No, you're going real fast, man.
Whoa!
Not this guy again.
The zoomies.
Now this guy can be tough. This guy can be a little tough.
If there was a naked guy running around with flaming hands running to the throne room, I think somebody probably would have tried to stop him.
He's sprinting.
go.
Let's get in there. Okay.
Hey, could you pick up an amethyst for me? Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, appreciate
Ale,
it.
please. One ale, shall we?
All right, I might die here because they're attacking me. Okay,
No, we're good.
No,
We're good.
yeah, just say sorry. Just say
Now,
sorry.
in this case, if I go to jail, I have to do this really long quest line. Don't want to do that.
40
Unfortunately,
gold?
Only $40 to kill the.
How much did you steal off him?
Oh, they don't even mind. I don't even have to earn that.
You stole more than 40 gold from him.
It's net profit.
They're
you know?
basically asking for a cut.
Hey, capitalism, all right? You know, a fee is just the cost of doing business.
That's just a revolution. They hated that fucking guy.
Yeah.
They had to.
Who's going to tell him?
Morthal.
This dude is just chilling in the carriage.
Guys,
Another
there's
guy, huh?
no way.
He's sitting like us.
No way he kills another Jarl.
He's sitting like we are.
This is pretty comfortable.
You bring me some ale?
Alright, so town people over here having a little powwow. Unfortunately, the Jarl
Little
chose to
do
go,
they know.
take a nap, I believe, and that is not a good
Oh, this
sign.
one's a hitman mission.
He didn't even close.
Make
He
it
wasn't
a
even
fair
prepared.
fight. Make it a
Where's the
fair
shame?
fight.
Come on.
God.
Get the cheese. Get the cheese.
Cheese. Can I make a special
Can
request
somebody arrest me, please? Okay, here we go. Hello.
to kill the
I'm
next
sorry.
Jarl with a brick? Yeah. Can we request? We want you to kill the Jarl with physical blunt force trauma.
Can you 360 it? Can you pop a 360
Oh,
into it?
yo, that'd be
I want to
sick.
see a 360
It would
brick
be
kill.
very hard, but I will try. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, hell yeah. I want to see some Red Bull on that
Oh, a
kill
cat.
cam.
Jarl number 6 donated and said there's no way he can do it with blunt force. No way. He's not good enough.
All right, it is actually going to get harder. I'm going to say blunt force for one of the easier ones because next up we're going to go to Riften. And what we're going to do is we're going to get an ally to help us out here. And this actually doubles as a tutorial for how to find true love for Twitch chat.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ripped in on my rib till I Jarl. Sorry. Had to get that out.
Okay, nice. Jesus Christ.
How many rounds in? That's 4, right?
I believe it's 4, 5. No.
How many was that?
I think this is 5, but I don't remember.
Now, was there ever a congregation of the Jarls to make it faster? Guys, we've had a lot of us disappear lately. We should come together and figure this out.
Something's happening
Should we meet
here.
up for protection?
All right, here's how to find true love. First off, you enter the tavern. You do need a little more money. Measures are expensive. You go to this vendor and you say, hey, what have you got for sale? Now, you take your own items, drag over.
I'm sorry.
And now you can sell her
That's a
stuff
dinosaur.
back to her. So you can see at the bottom right, I'm selling her her own wine and then I'm taking her money. So now we got like $800. Let's go.
What? How did you?
How does that work?
How dare you?
Oh, he's
it's
mad
a
as
Jarl.
hell.
Kill him. I would never. You talk to the priest and you say, hey, do you have a temple? Can I get married? He's like, of course you can get married. All you have to do is buy a necklace. If you buy that, then you can get married really quick. So I'm like, okay, cool. I will take a necklace, please, for $200.
That's a lot.
Wow. Jeez.
Hey, he really cares
Then
about
I
this
go to
girl.
this guy. I never met him. Hold on. I put on the necklace.
Give him a kiss.
I never met him. I say, hey, you work for me now. And he says, okay, sure. And then I say, hey, do you want to get married? He's like, yeah, I want to get married.
Oh, hell
like,
yeah. That sounds like an HR violation. What's going on here?
Back to the priest. I'm like, yeah, we're ready to get married right now. He says, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. You run out here. Final stage is important.
Life was simpler back then.
This happens at pubs today.
Vegas, even.
Yeah.
This is an arranged marriage, yeah. You go to the wedding temple, and you stand outside of it in the rain by yourself for 24 straight hours. Okay.
Pagan
I mean, that's why I was doing it.
And you walk in, yeah.
I really hope people don't like this.
You go.
Whoa. Wait, whoa.
That's on his side.
Wait a
That's
second.
on his side.
Wait a second.
That's on his side. Yeah. That's the best man. That's the best man.
Now, normally in a wedding, so way at a wedding, you actually listen to everything. But if you save and then load really quick, you can cut him off mid-sentence, and so you don't have to listen to the wedding ceremony. You can just get to the good stuff.
Give him a kiss.
I think that this is not a typical Skyrim run. No, this is vanilla.
So now I talked to my new husband.
Hey, you know what? Pride Month.
Congratulations. Happy Pride Month.
Nice.
Happy Pride Month.
Hey, I would love to live with you. And then I say,
Is that a Jarl?
What is this?
I feel like you guys aren't focusing on the run. So there is a Jarl here in Riften, and now my husband, Mercurio, is going to follow me around and help kill people with me.
Whoa!
That's what they're
If he dies, does he die forever in real life?
That is the problem. Normally, no, but I do have the thing change where everybody can die. So yeah, if he dies, I know how long I have a husband. If he makes it through the run, and if we don't donate enough money, then I'm sure he dies. All right, so let's try to kill this.
Oh, on the table. I like the flare. I like the flare.
And Cat is dead. Let's go ahead and check this out. Ooh, garnet. Oh, more money. Lockpick. All right, not bad. And I'm really sorry, you guys.
What did I just scream?
Jarl. Oh, I thought you all went Yar.
Like a,
I was like, these are Vikings.
We're plundering the booty.
I can't hear that. Let's save. $1 donation. Kill the husband.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
I,
Hey.
for one, think that's wrong.
I'll leave it up to the final yard.
Hey, can we get a $2 donation to kill the husband?
No, to save.
Oh, to save the husband.
Save or kill the animals, whatever.
Yeah.
Whichever number- yeah.
Oh, they'll die or not.
Whoever gives the highest single dono.
We have 3 more, so let's kick off over Whiterun.
I feel worse for your husband who has to follow you around doing this sprinting.
He's definitely an accomplice, probably more so than the carriage driver, right? That guy is way more complicit.
Yeah.
What's cool too is like when I start killing people, he'll just start blasting. Sometimes it's the right person, sometimes he'll kill innocents. Like there's really no way of knowing.
But like, at least he got your back, you know? It's true love. Like he's there for you.
Kind of. Like he just sort of fires. All right. So what I'm gonna do is get a.
It's not Jarl.
I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna get a free trip to the jail because that's one of the cool things you can do if you commit a crime. The police give you a free ride. Oh, there's a dead guy. Take some money off him.
Okay. All right. At this point, I feel like there'd be more pictures of you at wanted posters than there were stop signs in the world.
Watch out for this fucking
Just littered everywhere.
What's cool is the jail is right next to where the Jarl is.
Oh my God.
Not again.
No.
What's the meaning of this interruption? I'm like, hold on, I gotta talk to the Jarl. This guy can actually be kind of hard. It is considered
Oh, all right.
There's a lot of people in here.
Big health bar right there.
He's taking a lot of damage, so he might be in trouble. We're gonna
Save Mercurio.
ooh, Garnet, love this. Okay, and we're gonna put away.
The husband's still alive.
Husband's alive.
Husband's alive.
I think, thank God. I think you made it work. Thank God he's alive because we got $15 to save him from faux bail.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't tell my husband about this, but
What? Wait, I'm sorry. What was
gets a little lonely in the jail.
It's cold.
Okay, all right. Hey, you're not good. Okay. Oh, wow.
All right,
Whoa.
2 more.
They should never got married.
I've been saying that.
Dude, it was a rocky marriage, man. Yeah. You know, not good foundation. You can't build something on that.
Need a ride?
This guy should be in
It's
here.
your boy.
All right, Windhelm is going to be last. That's where Jarl Ulfric is, the man we met at the very beginning.
Who are you going to kill with blunt force trauma?
This guy, we're going to do blunt force trauma.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the smaller towns. He has a little bit less of a retinue with him, so we're just going to go ahead and beat the shit out of him. I haven't done this, so I don't know if this is hard or...
Wait, you've never done it?
I'm not beating
Oh, he's 60. Hey, he's doing it. He's doing it. Yeah, fisting up. Get him. Get him. Get it right. Get it right. Left, right. Two jab. Hit your head. That's your finger. That's your finger.
That's interference. That's interference.
Hubby, get the cooked beef. The top shot.
He was too
Thanks,
strong.
Mercurio's alive again. Okay.
Yay!
We gotta get a fisticuffs battle while keeping our husband alive. All right. Or is the current top donor to kill him?
Hey, give him the people's elbow. Give him the people's elbow.
We got a $100 donation.
Oh, nice. You got a $100 donation?
Yeah, but they didn't want to kill him.
Oh my God.
Wow, that was so fast.
Oh, the king! Oh my God! What is happening?
I thought he was going for the kid.
Holy shit, he's considering it.
That kid is someone having punch.
Bro, he did turn to that kid. It was a baseball swing.
Oh my God!
That kid was like, I'm not fucking with this. All right, there you go.
We got the...
Jarl's down.
Jarl's down. Can I get arrested before my husband dies? Okay, he's alive.
Hey! Good job, good job.
Look at the kid.
The kid's
Take this option. He ran away. All right, we gotta
He's
go.
gonna go tell the police. Oh my God.
Can we go sleep in this jail?
One more yard until the speed run is done.
One Jarl left.
One more Jarl.
Is time at last Jarl's death?
I'm gonna get skip the battle. The last Jarl is dead. The time ends.
Dude, he turned on that kid.
Hey,
Oh my God. One last ride. One last job.
God, to Windhelm.
One last
One
job.
last job.
I only played this game for 2 hours, and it's the best game ever made.
Todd was right. Todd was right.
Yeah. In my 50 hours, I didn't do this. I was wasting time.
How many yells did you kill?
Yeah. I think maybe one. Maybe none.
so I'm sorry, man. So now he'll get a free ride over to the jail.
Not before he takes a swipe at you.
Yeah.
You know, that's on the house.
Feisty.
And I do I need to fit? Is this bare fists? Is the ending bare fists?
Dealer's choice, right, guys?
Yeah.
Can you pop a 360 for me? No matter what
You need to do 360.
I need a
though.
360.
Okay,
on
we're
this.
gonna do an attempt with bare fists.
And if someone could do like
I do
a...
have my husband with me. That will help.
Can you throw plates and steaks and shit?
Here we go.
Here you go. Jump
Let's
off
do it,
the
let's do
net.
it.
Okay.
So put that on his head.
Get him!
Get him with the butt kick.
I'm
That's for a king.
360, 360, 360! Oh, shit! Oh, my God!
Killing all
Someone
but
clip
one
that!
Jarl.
That was crazy!
Maybe we don't kill
Oh, my
every Jarl.
God!
Maybe that Jarl's good. That Jarl's okay.
Jesus!
That Jarl's strong.
Oh, my God!
Oh my God. That Jarl's strong. That's a very strong Jarl.
Timing over here because we do have the guy. Oh no!
He took it in the,
In the
thigh.
knee. Oh,
It's in
well,
the thigh.
you know,
It's a little high. A little high.
Very tall. Very tall.
I failed
All right,
anatomy.
we're gonna swatch over back to fire because this guy is actually hard. We're gonna stand.
Give him the bunk cake.
Yeah, I love
Give him the bunk
Y'all
cake.
frick. Get over here.
Yeah!
And if he shouts,
Oh, he's mad as hell. I know
Oh, he
he's
has to
mad
survive
as hell.
this.
Time.
Yeah.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Have a goddamn seat!
You've earned it. And that counts. That counts.
That's Sky's.
That's it.
Yeah!
So what a run to play this game.
That was crazy. All Jarls down.
What's final verdict?
32-43. And as far as rating, I don't know, Jerma, did you have a...
No, I mean, like, do they kill or keep the...
I saved it.
Oh, as far as... Well, they wanted to save the husband.
Aww.
Save the husband.
Save the husband.
Give him a kiss.
Throw a bun cake if you can.
Yeah. Love wins. Love wins.
Love wins.
Oh my God, what happened?
What?
Okay. I was gonna try to like move the camera in. Beautiful. And that
God.
is
Wow.
actually, guys, if you could give us a.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Sorry.
We'll look away. Look away. Guys, I think I saw Sonic the Hedgehog.
Is that just me?
Was there no sound?
I don't think I'm almost positive it was a lookalike.
Hey, can you do the? Can you do the move?
The
You have to get a lot farther in the game and not kill everybody. Some of the guys that I kill are necessary to be able to do that. So not a lot else can happen in this particular save file of Skyrim.
Could you beat the game?
No.
Not without the Jarls dead.
Yeah, come on. Absolutely not. No. That's why they're supposed to be unkillable. The game is very, very borked now. Yeah.
Well, you got $100 from David Cockrings, who loved that.
Oh, yeah, David Cochrane.
We all know
ABC. I love that guy. Yeah.
We know DC. We know DC.
Yeah.
David, of course, DC.
Davey. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you know, to the Skyrim community some proud. It's honestly a really fun game to speedrun, even though it's a total disastrous mess. But it's great. So very fun.
Dark Kendricks in chat. One more round of applause for
Great
Doug.
run. Great run.
A great run.
That was hilarious. That was awesome.
That was great.
That was lovely.
That was succinct. It was basically like 24 minutes.
And again, didn't need to watch the intro.
It was a beautiful intro, though.
I saw it for the first time. I mean, it was nice.
Nice, yeah.
I mean, I knew
Great.
the meme intro or whatever.
I saw it on TikTok.
In chat, if you guys donate $2 right now, Doug will go bald. You need to do
That's
a
true.
$2
That's
hype
true.
trade.
That's true.
It's
Right
true.
now?
He said,
He said it ran out. The time ran out.
But $3.
he
$3.
went, and action.
Oh,
Yeah, bring up the over. One more round.
That was awesome.
What a great speedrun run.
Oh,
That was
my God.
great.
That was great.
And we still got a few great speedruns coming up.
What do we have coming up?
Let's take a look at our coming up next. We got Lumi Laura playing Spyro the Dragon. Any percent?
Woo! Can't wait for that. That'll be fun.
And then right after that, we have Linkus, who'll be running Wind Waker. What's it called?
Damn.
What's it called? Wind Waker? All dungeons. All dungeons.
Oh.
Wind Waker, all dungeons. And then we have Amrock. No. Then we have, oh yeah, Amrock Runner. I thought the game was called Bob Toad.
There's a muck runner.
Yeah, I was
It's a muck
confused.
runner.
Bob Toad.
It's called Amok. Am I saying it different than you?
Yeah, you
Let's
were.
say it together. 1, 2, 3.
Amok.
Amrock.
Well, I don't know. I feel like you said it a little differently there.
Again.
Yeah,
Amrock. Okay.
yeah.
You gotta work on it.
I feel like
And then we have Titanfall 2, and we have a nice segment of people who are running offline, but Laura's coming up in just a bit here after she gets all situated. How did you feel about that run, guys? That was great.
Yeah,
that was great.
I love watching a Euro wonderful.
Yeah, I feel like we still do the full tier list, you know? But like, I just like, a lot of them were really good.
He was throwing stuff out. I feel like I was learning, but also learning to love.
Yeah, we kind of did learn something about ourselves.
I did learn something along the way.
Yeah, I felt something.
You know, because like I watched a lot of speedruns, but like the whole time for the life of me, I couldn't think like, why the fuck did he get married? Like, because
was that part of the...
Because like he hired the guy, like I think the guy would have fought for him, but like, was the marriage thing necessary?
Maybe there's like a love bond and it makes them stronger. Like, you know, more health.
That's like coded in the
like, because they would fight against one of the guards, but then if they're married, they see Doug get hit, and they're like, no!
Yeah, from a
lightning attack! Kill that child!
Yeah, that kept replaying in my head. I had to just put. It was so funny. Like there was 2 crow hops. That kid was just like looking just straight ahead. It was like it was just going. That axe was going right for that kid's head. It was like no way.
The kid looking for it and then just I'm not any fucking part of this. I'm just walked away.
I guess I gotta take it. You know?
Yeah. Oh, that was very funny.
The last Jarl, I think, is I would say A+ S tier maybe because the big boom.
Oh yeah,
that was cool.
The big boom was cool.
And he sat down on the bench.
Oh, the bunch
job well done.
A job well done. Amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
That was very well done.
Who was the worst Jarl?
Oh,
One of the early
The
ones.
sleeping one.
it was a sleeping one. I just felt really bad.
Yeah.
That does bump it up a little bit. I will admit. I will admit.
Cheese in his
Yeah, just like that's good right there.
You wake up at 3 a.m.
Yeah, when I go to bed, I like to always lay down with 4 plates, 2 forks, a helmet, sliced cheese, and 5 or 6 bottles of booze. Yeah, that's what I do. Oh, and like 50 gold coins.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. I need it.
Doug, that was a great run. Thank you for running. Yeah. That was a very good run. As somebody who doesn't know Skyrim, that is my story. That's another thing.
That's the only way to play the game. That's all it is. Yeah, Skyrim has a lot of glitches. There are a lot of glitches in Skyrim. So some of the runs get really, really wild. Where you're like, what am I looking at? I'm looking at a guy who opened up. He's like 10 minutes into his first Blender tutorial. That's what it looks like.
So you married that guy for a companion, right? You needed somebody to fight beside you.
For the speed run.
So you went faster because of it, because you had someone to take care of.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, nice.
That's true. And there were lightning bolts coming out as well.
Yeah.
There was
This
at least
guy
2
in the,
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
right
Yeah,
This
kind
guy
of
was
real
the
chemistry there. Yeah.
Yeah, lightning bolts both in chemistry and
Yeah, I saw
in
flames.
vicious violence. Yeah.
Give me honest, it's mostly for the sex.
Didn't see that part of
Let's
the
not beat around the bush. I think I just heard my mic in.
run. Did not see that part of the run. All right, we're gonna go into Spyro. I'm gonna hop on.
All right.
Get Josh up here.
It's more runs.
I love you, Doug. And I'll say that live on stream. All right, we're married.
This thing over.
Hey,
How you doing?
how you doing? You excited for this run?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
Always love some Spyro.
Oh, Spyro's well, great game.
It's fantastic.
So what's your history with Spyro here?
Well, Laura, PlayStation Nation. Yeah, I run down as Axter, so we got a little nice bond between all the PlayStation communities. So always pop into Laura's stream, watch playing Spyro. I can't hear you. Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, we'll wait on. No worries.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the history there. I know like next to nothing about the tech of the game.
Oh, I know absolutely nothing about Spyro in general, so I'm really excited to learn today.
But man, it looks so good.
Oh
it's
yeah,
gotta be great.
I've seen like 1 or 2 like streams of Spyro, and it looks really cool. I mean, you go around collecting like items and coins and everything. I'm like, wow, that's like super neat. But I'm excited to learn about this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it seems like there's some really awesome tech like involved with the speedrun itself too.
It's gonna be impressive.
Yeah, yeah. So this is a Spyro, the original Spyro the Dragon.
Correct. Spyro 1, 80%. Should be great.
Bruner, thanks for the $25 donation. Have some money. Thank you. Thank you. It's going to a great cause. We have $118,000 raised today. That's a lot of money. Yeah, it's insane. Oh my god. Oh god. Guys, there's chest hole equals cereal bowl. Thanks for the $25. Tricks are for speedrunners. Would you say they are for speedrunners?
They might be. Yeah, that sounds accurate. Yeah.
Oh my! Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, if you had to choose a cereal, what would it be?
Yeah, I mean, I'm more of a Cinnamon Toast Crunch guy myself, but
Okay.
hey, Tricks, it works out.
Hey, you know, I'll be real. You can't go wrong with a classic like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Ooh.
I'm telling you right
Man.
now, you know, it's a little basic, I'll admit it,
No, hey.
you know, but like,
Nothing wrong with that.
there's nothing wrong with that, you know?
Absolutely
It's the same thing. I like vanilla ice cream, right? Okay. You know, it's a little bit plain, but it does go with everything.
It sure does.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Amelia, thanks for the $10. Go Laura. I'm so proud of you. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go, Laura.
Very proud of you.
Laura, you excited? What'd you say? Doo-doo has entered my britches, but I'm excited is what Laura said. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And put so eloquently as well.
Yeah. Just the most British thing I think she could have possibly said in that moment.
Oh my god. Dunzo, thanks for the $25 donation. The Germa Bloxians. Thanks for the $5. This donation is from the Germa Bloxians. You know what? You're iconic and beautiful and never change. Guys, thank you so much for all the donations today for this absolutely wonderful event. I've been watching a ton of runs today. Out of all the runs, do you have a favorite that you've seen so far?
Oh, man, okay. Let me tell you, right? That Super Monkey Ball run from last night was... It was 1 minute in, I was like... Everyone's screaming in the crowd. It's, I don't know, it's some great stuff.
Oh, great. Phenomenal. Yeah.
It's hard. Oh, game's ready. Okay.
But today, you were saying?
Today, it's so hard to choose because I gotta wait for Lingus's run, I feel.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. I can't
gotta
wait. Hey, you know, Laura might top the charts here, you know?
It's
I'm
true.
really excited for this.
Absolutely.
I cannot wait. All right, well, we got Laura here. Laura, are you ready to start your speed run?
We're working on audio, but I'm ready.
Oh, hell yeah. You know, hey, no worries, no worries.
Still no.
That was strong. Okay.
They're getting it. No worries. Yeah, that Skyrim speedrun was absolutely amazing.
Oh, God.
That was
So
hilarious.
much fun. So much
Absolutely
fun.
hilarious.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
I caught a little bit of the Halo 3 as well. That was really cool. Some really interesting strats. I always love co-op speedruns.
Yeah.
There's a Borderlands 2 speedrun co-op that I find absolutely like so cool. Because they meet up, they go to different places of the map, they go back again. It's just, it's so cool. Exactly. A lot of thing that I find fun with speedrunning is the routing. And to do that with 2 players. Cool. So,
What's been your favorite today?
favorite today? My run. We'll take it.
You know what?
Can't complain.
You can't count yourself. I mean, you could, but
I'll say this. I'll say the Skyrim run.
okay.
All right. So.
Audible to the couch gamers now?
Oh yeah. We can hear you, Laura.
Hell yeah.
All right, Laura. Tell us about yourself. We can start the run wherever you want.
I'm Lily Laura, and I've been speedrunning Spyro for 4 long years, and I'm super excited to be showing off here today at Fast 50. Like I mentioned, Doo-Doo is well within the britches, and Skyrim run was a tough act to follow. This game is not going to be anywhere near as funny, but I sincerely hope that it's going to be sick, because the movement and the tech in this game is what it's all about. And honestly, I'm just going to get this show on the road, because here's the thing. A sub-40 run of this category has never been done at any in-person marathon. Frankly, I'm here to lock in and get it done today.
Oh, let's go. We're going to see some records today.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Hey, if anyone can do it, it's Laura. You got it, Laura.
Absolutely.
That is going to be start on time in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, go, go.
Oh, hell yeah. Lock in.
Let's go.
All right. So whilst I've got about 20 seconds to kill, let me break down the run. It is a very standard jaunt to the end. There aren't any major sequence breaks, so we are going to be having to collect the main requirements, which are 6,000 gems total, 50 dragons, and 5 dragon eggs. And bear with me, quintuple frame perfect trick.
Oh my god.
Isn't that just mind-breaking
No dice.
already?
Aw, damn. Hey, worth the shot, you know?
If I hit that, I would have actually jumped out of my seat, because here's the thing. That's a trick called Nesta Skip, and it skips a something 16-second long unskippable dragon cutscene, which changes the route in this level here. Stone Hill would save 10 seconds, but it is what it is. Currently,
Quintuple frame perfect?
quintuple frame perfect, essentially. Yeah, the first jump, the flame, the charge, the jump, the charge, the glide. Yeah, they're all frame perfect. Well, the first input isn't, obviously, but yeah, the rest of them are. So that's 5 inputs in a row that you would need to get frame perfect.
Oh my god.
For that trick to work. But yeah, we're all good. And we're in Stone Hill now, where pretty much we're going to find out the name of the game. So we are going to be running around, killing enemies to get their gems, and freeing our crystal dragon friends from their prisons, just like this. And you might be noticing that I'm freeing them from kind of weird angles, and I'll get that explained out of the way right now. The animation for when you're talking to the dragon and they're trying to give you advice that you don't want to listen to happens at a specific point every single time. So we want to run around to that specific point. So Spyro doesn't have as much way to go. He doesn't have to walk very far.
Oh, it's movement tech. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That was our first sequence break in the run, where we just hop up on that wall, jump up on that cliff.
That was so
Not
seamless.
difficult. Frankly, I'm very surprised I didn't choke it, because that seems to be the marathon standard. It always happens. We always go to the beach that was down the lowest there, but we're good. We're
The
chilling.
sub 40 begins now, Laura.
It begins now.
Oh, we're watching it. We're watching it here.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh my god, we got a $100 donation from Xana Toaster. Dear Lumalura, there are too many Spyro categories nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Good shout. Okay, I'm gonna get crucified for this one. Okay, I'm gonna get crucified for these first 2.
Let me guess.
120.
120. How did I know? How did I know? Wow, 120.
120 is out of here. I don't like it, right? It's the full completion of this game, and it's literally just any percent, but you get more gems and you place lower. So.
All right, we got one.
And then the other one would probably be Spyro 2 14 Talisman.
Okay.
Solely because to get that route done efficiently, you have to do some really lame tricks called Sheep Proxy and Turtle Proxy. I hate them. I've tried learning them so much, I just cannot do it.
The 3 Spyro 2 fans are not going to like this.
Honestly, they're feeling 4 minutes.
Whoa.
And then
There's shots being taken today.
the
Oh
last
my god.
category would probably be, oh god, it's a tough one to say. I think I'm gonna go with Spyro 3 100 Egg, and that's not because I dislike it, but that's because I have a personal grudge with it right now. Of all of the Spyro main categories that I've been grinding, that is the one main category where I haven't been able to get my gold time. And I have just completely resigned. I give up.
So it's personal resentment right there.
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
totally valid. Totally valid.
Absolutely.
It's
Alright.
fair. If you eliminate the category, you'll eliminate it.
First out of bounds of the run here. Nice little wall glides. We're gonna do a roll bounce, and we're just gonna jump straight
Whoa!
that mountainside to get to this dragon.
Woo, what a cool trick.
Yeah, so that was the first instance of a wall glide. If you're familiar with CSGO or TF2 surfing, it's pretty much the same principle. We need to just glide and stay kind of parallel with the wall, and it keeps our height. Or so, in some instances, we can gain height. So we just use that to get through that mountainside that didn't have any geometry, and we are through the first hub world.
Wow, you are speeding through this.
Yeah, I'm surprised. My hands are freezing. I've been clutching at those hand warmers all day. They're not helping, man. They're not helping.
I know, they look to be working right now. You're breezing through it.
We got a $120 donation. Woo! Woo! From Amelia K. Donating $100 in honor of abolishing 120%. Good choice, Laura. Good choice.
All right, so here we are in Peacekeepers, and there's going to be a pretty sudden spike in the amount of gems that we pick up from both the environment and the enemies, because the typical amount of gems per level go from about 100 to 200 to 300 to 400 here. So this is where we're going to start putting in a lot of work, and this level, the next level, and the level after that all have 3 big tricks. These are the 3 big Peacekeeper tricks. One is Dry Canyon Jump, which is just a really tight glide that kills a lot of runs. The next one after that is Mama Proxy. And the one after that is just Cliff Jump, which isn't that bad. I've got like a 90% consistency with that, so hopefully we don't have to worry about Cliff Jump. But this jump coming up here, Dry Canyon Jump, I'm sweating, not gonna lie.
Oh, you got this. You got this easy. You're locked in.
I'm locked in. I'm ready to go.
We're getting that sub 40 today.
Oh, yeah.
We got a $50 donation from Weckens. Hi, Xander's sister and inventor of Just Egg % here. Just Egg victory lap.
Oh, Matt, Just Egg? I had record in that category for a while. You have to get all the eggs in the game without touching anything else.
Oh my God.
All right, here we go.
That's a cool low percent.
Oh, all good.
That's all good.
just,
Nah, no worries, no worries.
Yeah. So we're just going to go the safe way here. We're just going to jump across this little
I like this game
cactus.
because you collect gems.
Yes.
Are you a gem collector yourself, Jeremy?
I love gems.
Gemma, I've got a question for you.
Love that.
Sure.
What flavor do you think the red gems are?
Cherry, 100%.
Agreed. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Honestly, it couldn't be anything else.
Fruit punch is the second answer.
That's fair. You know what?
That's fair.
You're right.
I would have said strawberry.
I would have gone strawberry.
All right, so all right, admission of guilt. I'm actually doing a very experimental route on this run because hypothetically it's faster. I spent about a week and a half just labbing and crunching numbers. I've got like this whole messy spreadsheet of gem detours and stuff. Hypothetically, this route is faster. I'm going to give it a go. It does mean that we are going to be skipping about 40 gems at the start of this level and going straight to Mama Proxy. So here we go.
Here we go.
That's part 1.
Now, that was Mama Proxy you just did, or?
Yep. There we go.
Whoa!
Wow, okay.
That was pretty clean. That was pretty
Crazy trick.
That is the second major choke point of the run. A lot of runs will die to that. It's one of those tricks that's faster to go for again if you miss it, as opposed to Dry Canyon Jump where I just took the safe way. But yeah, we don't have to worry about that.
Oh my God, Laura.
So here we are in Clifftown. We're going to be doing a few unintended jumps here. We're going to be turning back on ourselves here, going up here. We're not supposed to be here early. And this little red firework, not supposed to have flamed that early, but we have it anyway. And by flaming that red firework, it's going to shoot off and break a strong chest that has about 25 gems in it later on in the level. So, hell yeah, we love gems.
We got another $100 donation. Incredible. Woo! From Shemp. Laura, I am so insanely proud of you. You've come so far and you're only going to go farther. I love you.
Love you, Shemp. That's my good buddy right there.
Woo!
They housed me for 2.5 months when I was on a little trip to Texas to stay there for a while, so I'm immensely grateful for that. It was an amazing time.
That's awesome.
And that was Clifftown.
Nice.
Wow.
Love Clifftown. All right.
I visit every summer, you know?
All right, so now we're coming up to... Oh, I'm super under-gemmed, actually. I better be careful. It's fine. We're going to be making up a lot of gems later on, kind of halfway through the run. But here we are in Dr. Shemp. I've kind of routed this out in a way that's going to be kind of difficult for me, because I've got what's called a power jump right at the start here, where, well, it's not going to look particularly amazing, but it's kind of tough. Bear with me.
I now see where the Shem comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Just made that connection. So.
I did the power jump. It really does not look like much, but I promise it's way more precise than it lets on. You have to kind of jump, then charge into the ground, and then hold a charge jump on slanted geometry, and then jump off it. It gives you like a boosted jump. And by doing that, it cut out like a 2-second detour where we get some gems that aren't really worth it. So I'm pretty happy to hit that.
Nice. I keep interrupting this, but we got another $100 donation. Insane. From Champ saying Cinnamon Toast Crunch Gang. Great work, runners and organizers. Awesome event.
Champ, you're the best.
Nice.
hell yeah.
Okay, that was Cliff Jump.
Nice.
I was gonna say that looked difficult.
We are 2 for 3 on the major Peacekeeper tricks, which is absolutely fucking solid, man. I'm so used to other marathon runs where I can't swear, so I was like, uh-oh, am I getting in trouble? No.
Oh yeah, we gotta take you off here, you know.
I'm good. I'm good. I can let the sailor mouth loose a little. All right. So we're coming into the first flight level of the run here, and you might be wondering, why are we going into a flight level when there are no gems to collect? You'd be wrong, mister. After completing all 4 of the 8 little object collection minigame thing here, we get awarded a 300 gem bonus.
Oh.
So we've just got to get through this as fast as possible, and I missed that ring. Did it look like I missed it?
It did not.
It
No,
did not.
no,
did
no,
it?
not
I
at
didn't
all.
see anything.
Honestly, you got it.
I need glasses, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes the hit detection in these flight levels can be a little bit weird, but not to worry. Thankfully, everything in this flight level in particular is completely static. There aren't any cycles that I have to worry about, so I really did just lose the amount of time it took to turn around and get that.
Now, is this your favorite of the flight levels?
Actually, it is not. My favorite would be the last one, Icy Flight, and that's a very unpopular opinion because that's very cycle heavy. It's got a very awkward turn with flaming a chest in the middle of it, but I love it. I adore it.
I guess I forgot that Spyro can fly. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
I mean, to be fair, in 90% of the game, you're just gliding, but the lore is that in these flying sections specifically, his wings grow for absolutely no apparent reason, and then he can fly.
Yes.
Completely arbitrary. But we're good. We're through. We're at 1193 gems, which is... Oh, wait, I need that. Thank you. We are about, I want to say, like 20 gems under. It's not that bad. If I just focus up and make sure to get everything that's in my way from here on for a bit, we can make this back up.
You got it.
Nothing to worry about.
We got a $125 donation. Insane. From Dehydrated. For the kids, go Laura. Shout out to everyone involved with this event. We also got a $50 from Chef, but again, also me and Ella are watching together, giggling and cheering, lock in.
Shout outs to Ella.
Yeah, and then Barry Fox is with the 50 as well. Shout out to my lovely Laura and Josh. So proud of you for showing up for the PlayStation Nation.
Hi, Barry.
It's rolling in.
Dude, so many donations. You guys are killing it today.
The might of the PlayStation Nation. Alright, so we're in Ice Cavern. There's pretty much nothing special going on here. This is the level with the most amount of dragons. And so whilst it looks like we're not getting too many gems in the way, we really are just beelining from dragon to dragon here. We can't skip any of these. The only homeworld in the entire game where we don't skip any of the dragons is Magic Rockers, and that's the one coming up after this level, which is also the homeworld I'm very much most excited for because the movement is fantastic in there, and there's a massive long supercharge that I routed back in that is kind of going to be like a make or break moment for the run, so we'll see how that goes. But till then, there's pretty much nothing going on. What's up with you guys?
Well, we got another donation. I mean, you know, we got a $50 donation from Two Blanks. Laura, drop the lore. What is the best PlayStation game out of Street Boys, Smarties, and iToy?
Oh no! Don't make me choose, dude.
Wait, is that with the camera?
Yeah.
The PlayStation
Yep.
camera?
Yep.
I played with that for a little while.
It's so fun. I'm gonna say it's Street Boys. I'm gonna say it's Street Boys.
Controversial take, but we'll take it.
We love Street Boys. I'm sure in chat right now there's a bunch of Street Boys.
Well, I love when you run into people in this game and they just kind of go like...
Some of the sound effects in this game are absolutely platinum.
You're pushing them off cliffs, too. Like, I mean, they got families. Like, what are you doing to them?
I'm glad to say they don't actually have families. The lore of this, it's super easy to miss, is that the big boss of the game, Nasty North, whose real name is Reginald, by the way. That's a lie.
I believe you.
I haven't played before. Right. You can tell me anything about this.
Let's go.
He turned the gems into his minions. That's the lore. That's why when we kill them, we get their gems back.
Oh.
That's the lore on that.
Was that the truth, Laura?
What, that his name is Reginald?
No,
but the gems thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
The Reginald
okay.
thing is not.
I just don't know if I can believe you anymore, though. You lied to me once.
I've completely dashed my credibility in 4 seconds. It's all gone. It's only down here from here.
Are there bosses in Spyro games?
There are bosses. We haven't seen any just yet. We didn't go into the boss level of the first hub world, and we did go to the boss level of the second hub world, but we didn't see the boss. This hub world is where we're going to be seeing the first boss in the run, and really, honestly, if I didn't point it out, you probably wouldn't be able to tell that they're bosses, because the boss fights in this game, in quotes, fights, they really are just big enemies that you flame once, they move to another position, you flame them again, they move to another position, like, really nothing to worry about.
Really?
Right, I think I am actually gonna shush my gums for a second here because I am dropping gems, like, wow. So I'm gonna work on this a bit.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, we got a $50 donation from Suop. I apologize if I'm butchering any of these names. So proud of you, Laura. You've got this. Also, who do you main in Melee? This can make or break.
Oh, God. You say that because I've been playing a lot of Melee today, right? Because we have a setup here at Past 50, and I'm garbage at it. I've just been flip-flopping on characters all day, but I came to the realization that... I came to the realization that actually my best character is Ness of all things.
Really?
So
A Ness player?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Ness. He's my boy. But if I picked up Melee, like, with the intention of actually learning it properly, I would say Falco. I would love to learn Falco. It looks very sick.
I gotta say, Glock in my Toyota, he's I know, that's like a jarring username to say, by the way. Like, he's a monster at Melee.
He's so good.
And I was so happy to take just 1% off this man. Just 1%. I cheered joyfully.
It's always the weirdest names.
Yeah.
I came across this YouTuber the other day, Tomato Anus. Amazing speedrunning YouTuber. I kid you not, makes great videos. Like, man, I was like, what? Why did you name yourself that? Oh my God.
Guys, am I going the right way? There seems to be a wall here.
Wait, whoa, oh my God!
Wow.
What? Okay, you gotta explain that. You gotta explain that.
Here's the explanation. There's a hole there.
Fantastic.
There's just no collision?
There's just a hole, yeah.
Wow.
They, for some reason, just completely oversaw it that someone might want to glide into that wall. Huh. Which is really interesting because there's there's a really important spot later in the run where they took collision away where they didn't expect people to be going to. Ruined my life, I'll tell you that much. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Right, so we're coming up to high caves here. And this is the level with the big trick that I told you about that could either make or break the run. So I will be shutting up when I come near to it.
Yeah, we're quiet for it. We got it. We got it. So let's know what's happening.
Numbers here. 1840 is my gem count. I think I want about 1900 on my usual route. And I'm going to get an extra 100 here. So I think if everything goes well, I'll be up 40 gems compared to the route that's done in record. So we'll have to see. Yeah, we just got some little cycle-based platform here. Getting these guys up the way. Ow.
We have a quick $50 donation from the Rixer. Best of luck to the run, Laura. Shouts to my main man, Josh, on the couch. Big heart to let in the game. Bring this together. Let's go PlayStation Nation.
Shout out to Ricky. We love Ricky.
Hell yeah.
Oh, boy. All right.
You got this. You got it.
Just one more dragon, and then that's it. Then that's it.
And then it's go time.
Not you, me. I'm gonna zip it.
We've locked in. We've locked in.
Gotta do an extra turn here.
The movement there is crazy. Oh my God.
That was incredibly impressive.
That was great.
Let me give you the lore on that. That trick is called bike caves. It's called bike caves because... Oh my God. Actually, I can't get into that. That's it's like something to do with this, the Spyro Skype group back in like 2013, and they kept spamming like the bike emoji. Something to do with that. But pretty much the lore is that that trick gave me so much grief a few years ago when I was properly trying to get to be like a high-level runner in this game. I just straight up took it out the route. I took it out the route and I backed up the gems with a bunch more in different places. And it ended up being so efficient of a route that everyone else adopted it, and now the current record does not do bike caves. The current record still uses the route that I made a couple years ago.
Wow.
That's insane.
So, well, speaking of record, I'll use the platform to brag. I had it 5 times. You know what?
Hey, hey, you deserve to brag for that. Hell yeah.
Flex, it's all right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about coming back to the grind and trying to get record back, but it's just recently been made insanely hard of an endeavor because top level runner Dayoman recently got a 37.03 in this category, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, seriously. In 2021, he got the first 37, and we all thought the category was done and dusted there. Seriously. We thought 37 was the upper limit of the category, like maybe someone would take it down by an additional 10 seconds. Oh,
Now y'all are approaching 36.
We're pushing 36, and someone's gonna get it.
Could be you.
Could be me.
Could be you.
Could either be me, could be Deo, or it could be the other runner, Ashriel. Could be any of the three of us. Or it could be a surprise newcomer, who knows?
Hey, I don't know. Germa, you can pick up Spire speedrunning.
It'd be the first time I've ever played the game, but you know, I'll do it.
We have a $200 donation from Alki. Keep up the love, both with helping people and the love of speedrunning.
Speedrunning is genuinely fantastic. I got a soapbox about this a little bit. Speedrunning genuinely changed my life. You know? Like, before speedrunning, I was just working this dumbass retail job. COVID.
Yeah!
Like, I was doing, like, the online grocery shopping shit in the middle of COVID, and I was the only one in my department, right? 12 orders an hour, 8 hours a day, you know, lifting these stupid heavy crates of groceries for people who just did not give a shit, like... I'm so glad I get to play this 1998 children's game and pick up colorful gems for it.
That's the spirit. Yeah.
I'm lucky to be here and doing what I'm doing. So, I guess the moral of the story, count your blessings, you know? Alright, so let's see if I get this.
Whoa!
So that was the
what was that?
That was a dragon skip. That's called Boldar skip. And basically the principle for that is that when you enter a portal in this game, Spyro actually flies out the other side. It just visually doesn't look like it to create the seamless effect. And by doing that, we actually flew into the dragon and had the load of the level interrupt it, so that the dragon is considered collected, but we don't have to sit back and watch the cutscene or anything.
How much does that save about?
I've never timed it with, like, safely picking up the dragon and getting it from an optimal angle. I would hazard a guess and say it saves about 6 to 8 seconds.
Okay, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's really not that bad. And it's not a risky strat at all. Like, as long as you learn to hold one of the shoulder buttons to get the camera in a funny position as you jump in, it's super consistent. I think I've missed it maybe... I forgot I didn't kill you. I think I've missed it like 3 or 4 times.
Second thing to hear.
You need to die.
You need to die. You need to perish. All right, where am I gem count at? Where is it at? We've got... Oh, that's clean.
Nice.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, 3,000 flat.
3,000. So we're
Wow.
exactly halfway there. Exactly halfway there on gems, and that means with these bunch of gems, it's probably going to put us at about 49 extra? 48 extra, okay.
Nice.
Perfect. So, yeah, we are about 48 gems up, which is fantastic because we're going to use those additional gems to cut back and save time in some upcoming levels.
So I see you menuing at the end of some levels. Is that because you don't have like a definitive end, so you want to get like some more gems there, or?
Yeah, so you're absolutely not required in this run to go through any of the end vortexes. You can just exit out at any point, which absolutely frees up the routing for this game. But, you know what, just for the shits of it, I'm super tempted. Nice!
Nice! Whoa. Wow!
Did not expect to catch that. I severely beefed the start of the level, so I'm pretty happy that I caught that cycle. But yeah, just for the shits and giggles, I'm going to go through the exit vortex at the end of this because it's directly near the end.
I love that they called this boss
Oh yeah,
Blowhard.
Blowhard. Yeah.
Like, Insomniac.
Hey, I'm not going to say anything, you know?
It means he's a bragger. Grow up.
Is it been any new Spyro media in the last 5-10 years? I know they did the. I know I'm like dad on the couch.
remaster.
And any new games that they? What's the new games?
This is Pokemans with flying.
There's been the remake that came out in 2018, but since then it's been Radio Silence. But
They did Skylanders or something, didn't they?
Is that Spyro?
I think they were
debate.
connected. I remember seeing that it was like connected somehow.
Yeah, it's up for debate. The first Skylanders game was called Skylanders Spyro Adventure, but Spyro took a backseat by the next game, and then, you know, it just kind of got pushed aside, and it wasn't about Spyro anymore from there on. But after that, you know, we got the remake. But after that, it's been Radio Silence until very, very recently. We've kind of been seeing some insider scoops that allegedly Spyro 4 is now in development. So,
Wow. Something to look forward to?
yeah, maybe we'll have to wait and see. I'd like it. I'd like to see what happens.
Breaking news, it's going to come with the release of Silk Song, actually. Any day now. Any day now.
All right, so here we are in Beastmakers, and if you play through this game casually at all, you'll be seeing some levels that may or may not have made you spike your controller once or twice. But not right now, because we're in wild flight. And this flight usually isn't something to worry about. It does kill my run sometimes, but that's only because I push it super hard, and I'm not going to be doing that here.
Ironic that it's the wild flight.
That's super tame. We have a $50 donation from DJ. Always glad to see PlayStation Nation show up. Thanks to Josh for the amazing Jack run, and good luck, Laura. And we have a quick $20 donation from Grapevine. Don't tell Laura that I secretly support her.
I couldn't even hear that, huh?
All love.
All love. Thanks, Grapevine. I'm definitely not going to punch you in the face when I see you.
Oh my God! I'm learning this for the first time here, you know?
Me and Grapevine, we got that love-hate romance going on. Yeah.
Nah, it's chill, it's chill.
Love that guy, though, really.
And we have a $55 donation from Derek Lander. Hi, Laura. I'm so proud of you for representing the PlayStation Nation. You're really showing up today. Oh my God. Wow.
We love Derek Lander as well. Very talented Scratch Vector runner, actually. The Scratch Vector is like 100%ing all 3 Spyro and all 3 Crash games in one sitting. Crazy Bastard can do it in like 12 hours, which is absolutely 12? Yeah, absolutely ballistic. I could not even imagine doing that. I 100% Crash 2 casually a couple of weeks ago, and it took me 6 hours alone. You know?
So 6 games?
Yeah, 6 whole games, 100% back-to-back, 12 hours.
Wow. Oh my God, I can't even imagine.
It is ridiculous. All right, here we are in Mr. Bog. I've actually got a really good gen cap now. I've got nothing to worry about, but this level is full of some really annoying enemies that we're just gonna have to play really carefully and, you know, space out our flames and stuff here. There's also a fair bit of RNG. Yeah, we got the bad pattern there, nothing to worry about. We're just gonna have to do a double kill there, turn it around.
It's always the bogs, the swamps.
It really is the bogs. Shout outs to Jack 1 Boggy Swamp. I don't know if that level is particularly annoying in the level. I'm willing to bet it is. It is.
Yeah,
Of course
100%.
it is.
You already knew.
Someone just make a game where it's just only bogs.
Just bogs.
Yeah.
It's bogs and swamps. That's the title.
All bogs.
Oops, all bogs.
Hey, free money right there.
Yeah, it's bogs and swamps. Colon. Fuck you.
Alright, so we got some extra RNG coming up here. These patterns that these frogs like to jump in, oh, that's the good pattern, thank you very much. Yeah, they just like to jump either out of your way or in your way, and it can really mess you up if you're on pace here. Like, you need really good attention. I've lost my words. You need really good levels of focus and being able to adapt. There we go, that's the word I was looking
Those
for.
boars are a little aggressive.
They are aggressive, but thankfully we can do a technique on... I haven't even explained flame charging yet. We can do a technique on them called flame charging, where pretty much if you charge through an enemy or a box in this game, the gem hones in on you like that, right? But if we flame an enemy and then charge as the flame connects, we can pretty much trick the game into thinking we charged it and get the gem to home in on us from a greater distance. And that also applies to some enemies that are too big to charge, like they're invulnerable to charging. But we can flame charge them, which means we can just grab their gem and keep moving without stopping. It's pretty tight of a trick, especially when it comes to those boars, but yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. No more boars in this level, thank God.
Especially in the bog.
And the swamp. And the swamp.
All right, we're coming up to a section here. I'm gonna say what the community calls it. The community calls this Guantanamo Bay.
Do I ask?
You'll see why.
Okay, okay.
Look at this shit.
Love speedrunning. Oh, I love speedrunning. Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness. All right, so 4 dragons left to go in the route and about 1,800 gems, I think. We've got 436 in this level, which is actually way more than I needed.
So you take all these gems and put them in a bag and just drop them in front of the final boss going like, yeah, there's your payment.
Look what I got.
Get out of here.
We have a $200 donation. Woo! Wow, from K-Megs. Laura, hello, new fan here. Y'all are awesome.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, why?
And we have that just put us over $120,000. Wow.
It's 120, dude. Of course it's 120.
120.
Gotta add it back.
Of course.
All right, so I'm in the middle of something here called the Thief Race. This green thief that's waking up all these enemies, I need to get in front of him and beat him with this weapon here. Looks like I succeeded. Because doing that when he reaches this ramp, what we're supposed to do is follow him, and you know he leads us down this complicated series of supercharges. But we're literally just going to jump off to the left and skip all of that.
Oh, I love that.
He's
wow.
teleported all the way to this island, which saves a bunch of time and a lot of headache.
I love how like his name is Jed.
Jed.
You know, you get like Rothnar, the world beater, like, and then you get Jed.
Oh, that
Red
guy,
classic.
that guy, yeah, that's just
Yeah,
Jed.
he's just like over there, chill.
And then there's a Barry 63.
Now, which dragon is your favorite?
Oh, gotta be Gildas in Stonehill. I wish I got to show his cutscene because he's very much like that one very friendly grandpa in the family, you know, like the one that always makes you feel comfortable and safe.
All right, how many characters in the game talk like this? Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, you saved me. At least 4 or 5.
For someone who's not played the game, that is actually frighteningly accurate.
There's no way.
Yeah, there's like 8 of them that sound like that. Yeah, so it's like a running joke in this game that when a dragon doesn't have any advice for you, they'll literally just say, "Thank you for releasing me," and then just vanish. They're just dead. All right, tricky boost coming up here. Nice.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Nice. I was worried about missing that because if I miss this, not only is it like a 20-second time loss, I could either take the 20-second time loss or lose out on like 60 to 70 gems.
And we're getting sub 40.
We might be getting sub 40. I'm looking at the time over there, and we seem to be on pace.
Let's
Looks really good.
I'm
freaking
so
go.
ready.
We have got a lot of game left
Gosh
to go.
darn it.
Smashing this couch.
What did the couch ever do to you, Gemma? Come on.
Wow.
It looked at me
Sorry,
funny.
guys.
All right, we've got another annoying out
Oh my God.
Nice.
Whoa!
Nice.
What a trick.
That was gnarly.
Yeah, so I had to do some weird setup there where I jump in the air, kind of like manipulate that enemy to not go out as far as he would. And then we charge him in the corner, we beat him into the corner, and then he lands on top of us and squeezes us right through. So I'm lucky I hit that. Saves about 6 seconds.
We have a $120 donation. Oh my God. From Spludley Man, saying you will never take my category.
Sorry, Spud. It's gotta go, man. It's gotta go. Don't tell Sabine.
120. All these $120 donations. You guys are crazy for this.
So, I'd like to make it a point. We have gone past the boss fight already. Blowhard was one of the bosses. This is the,
what?
Yeah.
Since when?
This is the other boss. This is Metalhead.
Oh shit, Metalhead.
Oh.
And all we have to do is destroy these poles that disrupt his power supply, and it goes on a little jog.
Awesome.
Why not spread them out?
I'm going to keep all of my life-saving shit in one room.
No one will find out how to defeat me here.
Don't worry, he's safe. He has 2 rooms.
Oh.
He's surely nothing will go wrong. Nah, Spot.
Ah, it's all in one spot again.
Metalhead, you did it again.
Come on.
You put one of these things. You put one of these in the North Pole. One's got. You gotta spread them out.
He got tired, we took a nap, and then we got his gems. And then that's pretty much the end of the level here. And that wraps up the, well, there's a little bit of Beastmakers left. And then the next Hub World Dream Room is super short. We only go into 2 levels. We go into Flight level and the second to last boss level. And then what's coming up after that is what is going to, if the big supercharge didn't make or break the run, then the final Hub World absolutely will. We are coming up to a trick called Rat Proxy, where pretty much we need to rely on this little rat fodder that usually just exists to give us health. We need him to stand in a very specific spot and then hit a 2-frame charge window, line ourselves up perfectly, and get that rat to squeeze us into a corner and launch us up where the entrance to the final boss portal. I missed a dragon! Whoa! Wait, did I? No, I'm dumb as hell. I'm actually...
Didn't miss a dragon.
No!
She got it! Let's all a prank!
Hey, Spyro, get in this balloon and fly across the world.
Seriously, like, there is just a hamster wheel up there and a very, very tired hamster. So we're good. Like, you wouldn't believe that I've played this game over a bajillion times.
Hey, you're just playing a little jig on us, you know?
Little
Little trip.
Fully intentional.
Yeah, you got us.
Really?
Got us again.
Could have fooled
Once
me,
again.
you know?
Whimsical Jade. Got a little damage boost coming up here. It's actually called Bitch Skip.
I love speedrunners.
I gotta get this Spyro.
If you want to talk about wacky trick names, I know all of the Spiral 1 Vortex runners are cringing right now because I'm about to talk about the Vortex tricks names, okay?
I mean, like, what other speedrun has Guantanamo Bay? You know?
There's a trick in Dry Canyon called, I shit you not, Mickey's Dick Smasher. There is one in Alpine Ridge called Fish Ladder.
Okay.
There is one in Metalhead called Banana Boy Boyoyoing.
Okay.
And
These
there
are
is
beautiful.
one also in Metalhead, there is Waffle Squap.
All right, but is there a banana?
There is a banana.
Okay,
yes.
so there is. Okay, there's a
Yeah, yeah,
banana
Is there
in
a
the level.
waffle?
Okay.
Waffle is the guy who found it. Waffle Wizard 1.
Oh.
So that's his namesake.
We also got a donation from Waffle in text saying tasks should be finished by now, by the way. Love from PlayStation Nation.
Thanks, Waffle. You're really constructive, man. Thanks, buddy. Love you. No, we love Waffle. He's our resident shit poster. Honestly, one of the funniest guys I've ever met. Genuine delight when I'm in like voice calls with him. You have no idea what's going to come out of his vocal cords next.
So what are you doing now?
We're in the flight level, and we're done with the flight level.
Wow.
All right.
So
We
fast.
got ourselves an additional 300 gems, and we need 6,000. We are currently up to 5, 6, 2, 8. That's perfect. This is actually a really, really good gem count.
Oh my god.
We're
seeing
gonna
it
be-
today.
We're going to be able to cut out a few gems in this last level here. Jacques, which is the second to last boss level. You're going to love the boss. Seriously, you would not think it's a boss. I swear to God.
Well, you're confronting.
I'm confronting him. Yeah.
That seems a little aggressive.
For his misdeeds.
I thought that was him right there. I was like, yeah, that boss did
Wow,
something.
yeah.
I was like, wow, you weren't
Really
kidding.
anticlimactic.
That's it. That's the boss. He will be coming up. And tell me if you think you see Jacques, all right?
Scanning.
Like,
Did you kill him already?
yeah, like,
That was a ploy to get you to be silent for that trick, actually.
oh, she's playing us like a fiddle. Oh my god.
Yeah, she doesn't want to hear. Are there bosses in this game?
Oh, what are gems supposed to be used for?
Here he is. This is Jacques. This is him. We flame him once, he runs away. We flame him twice.
Looks more
he
like a
runs away.
call.
Looks like a call, yeah. We're gonna glide over to him. He's gonna attempt to hit us, but no, he's gonna run away. And then we flame him and he dies. That was the boss.
Bye, Jacques.
Hey,
And we should be good to go. 357 plus whatever number this is.
dropped a lot of money.
Wow.
6,00006.
Over 6,000.
All right. Sub 40 is absolutely on the line here. We've got about a minute to hit a successful rat proxy. We'll just
Down
see
to the
how it
wire.
goes. Yeah.
You got it.
We'll see how it goes.
I believe.
I've been practicing this all day, man. There's a lot of RNG involved in this trick, but there's also a lot more human execution now than there used to be with the trick, so. Let's see how it goes. Good position. No dice.
Okay, no words.
We go next.
The real final boss.
Yeah.
The rat.
The rat.
I'm 0 lives here, so if I miss this. Oh, come on. Okay, we're gonna have to tank a game over here. That's gonna lose us a little bit of time. Really running on borrowed time here. I gotta get this quick. I think I've got maybe like.
You've got this. You've got this. Woo!
Let's go. Let's go.
No. One more go. I think this. No, we've got maybe 2 more tries.
Oh, you got this.
Don't
You
worry
got
about
this.
it. Don't worry
You
about
got
it.
2 more. You got 2 more. You got 2 more.
Lock in.
That's terrible. Come on. That's just really bad RNG. Yep, this one has to be it. No, what are you doing? That's it. Sub 40 is unfortunately gone because the boss fight itself takes a whole minute to get through. So that's it.
Hey, no worries. This is insane.
The RNG got me, unfortunately.
Hey, that happens with speedruns.
Yeah.
Really excited to see this.
Honestly, now that I've got time to go, I can experiment with other rat methods.
Wait, what?
Yes. The other test.
What are you doing with the rat?
Yeah. So what is going on? What's the attempt here?
Yeah, so pretty much when we stand in front of that rat and Spyro's hitbox is tangential with the rat's hitbox, we can just tap square to charge and kill it instantly. And as it's dying, it's getting launched forward. And then as it's being launched forward, we are holding a direction to kind of stay on its hitbox as it pushes us. And then we just need to get squeezed between that and any other solid object. And it launches us upwards because the game assumes that we are stuck.
Oh, wow. Really complicated stuff.
That seems pretty complicated.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of good launches, just not at good angles. Kind of tragic.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
It happens.
This is so cool.
I'm actually gonna go for the trick here. I'm gonna go for codeless.
CT tricks.
I'd love to hit this.
Whoa! That's so cool!
sick!
Oh my god!
Who cares about
Oh
sub
my
4?
god!
Let's go.
Let's go! That's insane!
That has never been hit at any fucking marathon.
Whoa! Oh my god, Laura!
Dude, I shit you not. That trick has been in three people's PBs. The guy who found it, Tuvo, another guy named Groxu, and mine, right? That trick has been considered nothing short of TAS only.
Wow. Oh my god.
That trick is insanely hard, and pause buffers do help.
I saw you pause buffer. I was like, oh my god, what are you doing?
Pause buffers really help that trick, but it's still absolutely no slouch. That charge release I did at the start to get the initial boost, that's frame perfect. All of the adjustments I needed to do are borderline unit perfect. If I'm angled too far away, I won't get enough height. If I'm angled too far in, I'll immediately flop and lose all progress. I fucking nailed it, dude.
Oh, you're killing it.
Nice.
Major
Oh my
props.
god. Yeah.
Major
Let's go,
props.
Laura.
We're coming up on
What a
time
run.
here. As soon as Flame makes contact with Nasty, that's the run.
Is this a boss?
Yeah, that's the ball.
Yeah! 41-18.
Let's go.
It wasn't a sub 40, but my god, I
Oh, you hit that trick though. Oh my god.
Codeless, dude.
What a run.
Nice job.
Let's go, Laura.
That's it.
Oh
That's the
my
run.
god.
Chilling.
That was insane.
I need a beverage. Mind if I get up?
Yeah, hey, there's some Red Bull right here, you know? Yeah!
Shout out Red Bull.
Yeah, shout out to the ball. Shout out Red Bull.
Wow, wow.
PlayStation
Is this the
Station.
right headset?
Yeah,
it's the
you
right
got it, you got it,
headset.
you got it.
Oh, man. Well, what do you guys think?
That was
Phenomenal.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know Spyro was broken so wide open.
I've never played Spyro, but I just saw it. I feel like
We just played the whole game right there, you know?
That was the whole thing.
Experience
You
knowledge.
really did just see the whole thing because there are no major sequence breaks. You saw the very, bare bones but intended way to get through the game. So, there you go.
You know, some of those ways I wouldn't necessarily call intended.
Yeah, there's like, phasing through the wall at some point.
I don't think I would do that in my playthrough, but
You play with a rat.
Yeah. How many rats were harmed in this? I don't know if that's
Yeah, I
intended.
did skip 2 levels at the end that I could have gone through. There is a safe way to get through that last hub world, which is just you go through one level, you go through the next level, and then those heads that I was jumping on, they open up. But yeah, didn't need to do it. Ain't gonna worry about it.
41-18.
Easy. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Yeah, and PlayStation Nation showed up with the donations.
Showed up and showed out.
Nation.
Hundreds on hundreds on hundreds. Oh, it's crazy.
Let's give it up.
Amazing.
PlayStation.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Love those guys. Very proud to be a part of this amazing community. And yeah, obviously massive shout outs to Fast 50 for having me, letting me show off this amazing run. I really hope I just did it justice, you know?
Absolutely.
Any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I mean, obviously shout outs to Fast 50, shout outs to PlayStation Nation, shout outs to my amazing community for staying up so late for this run. Obviously, there's a bunch of kids. They are up until like 5, 6, 7 a.m. for this, so I love you guys so much.
Yeah, the rooster just cawed.
The birds are chirping. And obviously, shout out to my amazing, wonderful, loving girlfriend, Pepper, who is in the crowd with us today. My absolute rock. I was a nervous wreck before this, but she sincerely got me through it. I love you so much.
Awesome.
That's about it. That's all the shout
Hell yeah. What a run. That was phenomenal.
I nearly just spilled the drink. That would have been bad.
As long as you're taking on the electronic equipment.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we have a couple donations. They're rolling in. We have a $50 donation from S2K. What an amazing entertainment! Probably the most informative and fun speedrun I have ever watched. Congrats on the event. We got Sievers with the $10 donation. Lumi Laura deserves another donation. We got $25 from Anonymous. $25 from the Googer. We had a $25 donation from Visuals earlier saying, hasn't Point Crow been doing bitch skip for years? So thank you very much for that. And we got Matt Hatter with a $40 donation. Puff Minty with the $10 Love Spyro. There's so many here. So many. Thank you guys so much. Oh, we passed $120,000 during the run.
It's coming. Fast 50 is not over, and it will not be over for quite a while.
There's a whole other day.
Yeah, there's so much more amazing content to come. So keep those donations rolling in, and yeah, I just hope everyone enjoys. I know I will.
Hell yeah. And we have another speedrun coming up.
That's right.
We have The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker All Dungeons speedrun. Yeah.
Let's go, Lucas.
Performed by Linkus7, a resident Zelda legend, actually, I would say. Absolutely. The man has, at one point in the Wind Waker speedrun community, held every single world record in Wind Waker. What? At the same time. In every category.
That's gonna get a clap.
Yeah, it's gonna get a clap. It's insane. He has an incredible resume, and well, he's ridiculous at the run, so I'm excited to see it.
Wind Waker's a brutal speed game too. Like seriously, the level of precision and stamina you need to do some of the stuff in that game is insane. So yeah, massive respect.
Really excited for it.
Can't wait.
Yeah, he's saying the first trick is incredibly physical. That's what Lucas was relaying there. Really excited to see it. Well, Laura, thank you so much for the run with Spyro. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
Fantastic speed run.
Speed running.
You have a speed run sometimes?
Yeah, speed run breakfast.
Nice.
All right.
Sometimes it's a breakfast burrito.
Nice.
Goes real quick. Sometimes it's a smoothie.
Smoothie. Yeah. What do you like? Brain freeze though?
Well, I make the smoothie fast. I don't drink it fast.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
What do you like in your typical smoothie?
Oh, all right. Now you can get me going. All right, you got frozen mango.
Okay.
Some oats. Rolled
Solid,
oats, right?
of course.
You sprinkle them in. Oat milk. Banana, a ripe banana. Blended. Ooh, and bacon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Healthy.
It's delicious.
Who gives a shit about
No,
this
no, no.
movie?
Let's keep talking about this. No, do you like
smoothies
blueberries
for
in there? Oh my god.
All right, let's talk about blueberries.
All right, no. Tell me what you know about blueberries.
Okay.
No, everything you know.
I like to eat blueberries just raw, right? Just blueberries.
Yeah,
but I don't like it in anything else.
Like at all?
No.
Oh, pancakes. Like, they slap in pancakes.
No, 0.0.
What?
I'm a weirdo.
Blueberry muffins?
No.
No.
Raw, just wet, cold out of the container.
What about like frozen?
There you go. They got frozen blueberries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frozen grapes?
Get it somewhere.
Frozen grapes?
Oh, they're so
love that.
good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Any of the frozen fruits?
You know,
Strawberries, personally.
Strawberries.
Love strawberries. Bananas. I'll be real. There's some insane mango.
Mango.
Ah, yeah.
Frozen mangoes in the smoothie.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. We have a $50 donation from Anonymous. Speedrunner's grand, but also the banter fucking slapped that run. Thank you so much. All right.
I love the banter.
Yeah, we love it. We love it. And we're going to pop on over to the Wind Waker All Dungeons speedrun by Linkus. Linkus, introduce yourself.
All right. Hello. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Loud and
okay,
clear.
just want to make sure. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Linkus7. Today, we're going to be doing a speedrun of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker All Dungeons. Now, this is probably the dumbest category I could have suggested. It is considered the hardest 3D Zelda category. It is going to be a lot of tricks, a lot of frame growth tricks, but also it is the most physically demanding one. But that being said, I know we're behind schedule, so I think we should just start, and there will be plenty of time to explain it throughout the run. It's a longer run.
Couple cutscenes. You got it?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. All right, is everyone ready?
Let's go, Linkus! Let's go, Linkus! Woo!
Let's start in. Okay, let's start in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Nice!
Okay. Now, I'm gonna have to start explaining a glitch immediately here in the beginning, and this is also the only glitch where I'm gonna ask for silence. Every other trick, you can talk as much as you want. Trust me, I don't have a problem with it. So, Wind Waker is very ocean focused. So the biggest exploit we want to figure out, and it's been like one of the biggest dream services the game came out was obviously some way to get around the ocean without the boat. The boat is very slow, don't want to deal with them. Now, there are items we're going to get later on. In this game, it's going to be the actual main item, the Wind Waker. It's the most broken item in the game, and it will allow for a glitch called Super Swimming. However, at the start here, I don't have an item, but if I were to do the casual method, I would have about 30 minutes of tutorials and cutscenes. So I'm going to do a glitch called a manual Super Swim. And it is going to exploit how the game basically calculates Link's speed in the water. So when you swim, you're going to gain 3 units of speed. But to make it a little bit more realistic, when you turn around for just 1 frame, and it runs at 30 FPS, the game will add a negative speed, 3 units to be exact. And this is to slow you down. Now, that means that if you technically can turn the analog stick around 30 times a second, you can get enormous amounts of speed. But I can't do it as a kid. So for a long time, we had to do what is known as 200 frame perfect pause buffers in a row to be able to perform this trick. It's one of the hardest tricks out of any speedrun. Now, recently, I decided that I wanted to be one of the first in the world to do this fully unbuffered. So if you do this trick an average of 18 times per second moving your analog stick, you can gain speed. At home, I would only do it unbuffered. I'm going to do a combo of both. So here we go.
Silence for this, right?
Yeah. Sorry, wait. The cable is hitting my controller. Sorry.
You got this. You got this. Let's go, Linkus.
Round 2. Fight.
So normally at home, I would be able to do this very quickly. Now, because this is a marathon run, I'm going to have to do a good amount of pause buffering, and I'm going to have to do this over kind of multiple attempts. But we're going to get out of here at the very least. Just a very hard trick to do. My arm is also very tired. I have not had enough sleep. So I'm going to have to do some pause buffering. I cannot. My arm is tired. Okay, so we're going to switch to doing some pause buffering here for a bit. You can see I'm swimming backwards right now. So now I have to unplug my controller to change my analog stick settings. I'm going to explain all of this later. Sorry. So now I have to pause buffer the game. Looking at my speed, I do not have a lot of it. I have about 200. So I want to probably pause buffer this game about 100 times. So, like I said, at home I would do this fully unbuffered because that resets. So the thing that makes pause buffering so hard in this game is that in Ocarina of Time, for example, if you pause too early, the game will not progress any time. In this game, if you pause too early, the game will just eat your input. It doesn't register it. So that means that every pause has to be frame perfect, and you only gain speed if it's frame perfect. So I'm going to keep turning around here and hopefully get the speed. And like I said, this is the one trick that's really not marathon safe. Okay, my arm is a bit rested, so I'm going to do a risky thing here for the... So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to go back to doing unbuffered for a bit. Change my analog stick.
There's so many questions, but I don't want to linger.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to explain all of this. I'm sorry.
This is so cool, Linkus. This is so cool.
Akuma, win! Round 1. Fight.
Okay, that's a good amount of speed. Okay, so now we should have less pause buffers to do. And yeah, if this was done perfectly at home, I can literally get all of this speed in about 40 seconds of doing that analog stick trick. But I'm pretty close now, so we shouldn't have to pause buffer for that long. So... And I promise, this is the only time I'm doing this trick, by the way. It's only the start that is this brutal.
This is so cool, Linkus. You got it.
Round 2. Fight.
think I have enough speed. I'm gonna try something now. Not enough speed.
Not enough speed.
Akuma, win! Here comes a new challenger.
Okay, so now I just have to hit the beat and get an area. So hold on. So I can still lose this. Hold on. So I'm gonna be able to talk in a second. Sorry. So now I have to hit an area fill without hitting the island, or I lose all of my speed. So I have to go here. Charge in place here. Okay, I just have to make the Dragon staff.
All right. Are you winning, son? It's like, holy shit.
Okay, I'm sorry that took an extra minute or two compared to what it would usually be, but anyway, so that is manual super swim.
Well worth it.
So that skips about 30 minutes of dialogue and cutscenes. This game was thought to be tasked only for over 10 years because who would either be mad enough to flick an analog stick? Because if you do 15 times per second, your net speed gain 0 is like it's 0 because it's plus, the math would be +3, -3, +3, -3. So to gain any speed on buffer, you have to do minimum 16 per second on analog stick or pause buffer the game 200 times frame perfectly. So we knew it for about 10 years before anyone wanted to try it. And now it's implemented. And even though the first trick sucks to learn, once you do that, the entire run becomes fun, and there's going to be a lot of sequence breaking. But yeah, basically, to summarize the trick, and I think people behind me as well might have some questions, but I basically just got 600 units of speed by pause buffering up and down. Once I hit that speed, I move so quickly that the game cannot keep up with the character. So what happens is I am in the middle of the screen, and on the next frame, I am behind the camera. The game panics and goes, oh no, Link is not supposed to be off camera, flip the camera 180 degrees. But because I have that speed, it will continuously do that repeatedly, and it will basically automatically let me charge up my speed. And now we are at Dragon Roost, and even though I could lose time, I never have to do a trick anymore because the Wind Waker is the glitch that we use to do that. There are so many glitches in this run that I'm gonna kind of explain them throughout it to not overwhelm you in the first 40 minutes. But until we get into all the other glitches, do all of you guys have any questions?
Where do we start?
Yes, Professor. A few.
What the hell? My first.
I have to enter Beetle Boy. That's not a question.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What's fascinating about speedrunning to me is how you figure that out. How do you know to do that? Like, who finds out those things?
So it was all discovered by accident. So a glitch was discovered by accident called storage. I'm gonna do it a lot in this run, but you know what? I'll take a quick 5-second time lapse right now and just show you so you get an idea. So, remember how, do you understand the fundamental basics, Chad, and everyone at home that's watching and everyone behind me? That the idea is if you turn around every frame, you gain speed. That's all you need to know to understand the trick. Now, the Wind Waker is a special item. As you can see, even if I'm facing away, if I take it out, it will always face the front of Link. It's called camera lock. That's how the game is programmed. So by doing this glitch called storage right here, it's frame perfect. What it lets me to do is basically have control over Link in a mode I'm not supposed to, like this. And what people discovered, because they found this by accident, was, hey, if you do that glitch and go in the water and hold up, Link turns around very fast. Not only that, but if you keep holding up and release the analog stick, you fly away. Why does that happen? And then research went into it, and they realized it's kind of like Mario 64's backwards long jumps.
Wait, okay, sorry, where did you go?
Yeah, sorry. So
This is so cool.
I need to get a cutscene right here. I did a wrong order or something, so I'm actually unfortunately losing time here. So I needed to undo a glitch. So there's a cutscene here to learn Wind's Requiem. It's the Wind song for this game. And normally you get a long cutscene on it. Sorry, I'm swimming around. I need to get to Beetle to a loading zone again. But anyway, so to change the wind direction in Wind Waker, you need to get Wind's Requiem, otherwise it's possible to change the wind direction. And you get a really long cutscene of a tutorial, but there's a special trick you can do to basically skip that entirely. And that's what I am doing right now. But I quickly need to reset the stone because it was glitched. I'm a little bit worried. I have never had that happen, actually, that the left stone went invisible, but I think with a second reload, I should be able to get the song. Well, first, because it is not in my inventory, so it shouldn't have activated the flag. Worst case, this is a first-time discovery, and I get to redo that first glitch. So let's hope I don't. That's all I'm going to say. But after that, it's going to be smooth sailing.
There's some time for some donation. Yeah. We have a $69 donation by Nice. With the... Did they just say nice?
I like that.
Nice. Nice. We got a lot of donations, all saying Pazza.
Yes. In the HD version, you play on Italian instead, so you get Pazza text, so it is a long-term meme that is Pazza. Okay, we got the cutscene. I'm going to let myself watch it. It's a 30-second time loss, but it will be slower to get the cutscene skip now. But anyways. After I get this cutscene and we get Wind's Requiem and we're starting the run, the glitches are not going to stop. So I'm going to explain everything, but the beautiful thing is there's only a couple of glitches and they're done in like alternate ways, if that makes sense. So once I've explained it once, you will understand the fundamentals of the run. So there's going to be a lot of time for questions and a lot of time for donations throughout this. But like I said, very dense at the beginning. So once I have this Wind song now, my objective is to basically go back to the technically portion of the intro. So the first thing I need to do is be able to super swim. So I'm now going to finally get back to super swimming with my Wind Waker. So by holding up in the water here, Link will turn around every single frame, and it will basically do what I did earlier, but automatically. So I don't have to pause buffer.
Oh my god. I'll never get used to it. This is awesome. This is such a cool run.
So what I'm going to try and do here is I'm going to super swim over to a submarine. Now this submarine has absolutely nothing in it. It is just like, I think casually it has a treasure chart. However, what we want specifically is a moblin with a lantern. So normally if you played Wind Waker, you would go through Outset, you would get the cutscenes, and then you would get to the first kind of dungeon area, Forsaken Fortress 1. Now, this place is kind of a sneaking around with guards trying to capture it all the time. And the objective is to get to the end, see your sister, and get your sword back if you don't have it. However, if I go in this random submarine in the overworld, and I go in front of them, they will not act as an enemy, they will act as a guard, and they will run warp me from the submarine into Forsaken Fortress 1.
Woo! Wow. Wow. That's crazy tech.
And that is a really clever way Nintendo in this generation tried to do a lot of strategies to try and optimize how much disk space was being used. So instead of making two enemies that had two properties, one that is a guard and one that is an enemy, they have said, let's make one and have a flag in the game. If Link, the player, has a sword, it will act as an enemy. If he doesn't, we should act as a guard. Because normally, casually, you would never not have a sword except for the first 5 minutes of the game, or when you temporarily lose it for 6 forces here. However, thanks to sequence breaking, I can have it in the overworld. So that is what let me get here. Thankfully, even though I never got the sword and lost it here, it's still always placed out here. So I can get through Forsaken Fortress normally. So there's a few things I want here. I want to get the Gossip Stone, which is an item for later, a sword, and also by beating this, King of Red Lions, the actual boat, will spawn into the overworld, and that's very important. So I'm gonna try and do a precise cycle here, but I only have one try at the strength of the sword. Get it? Nice.
Oh, so
yeah.
Nice. What?
So now I'm going to jump into this Gossip Stone trigger, and that has actually activated a cutscene, and it's supposed to play, but it didn't. So I got the item, but I didn't have to watch the cutscene. Then I roll around these lanterns, and I got some rupees, I got the item I needed, and now we're ready to go on. Now, I know this is very overwhelming, but it's going to be more overwhelming. So, thank you. Great.
That was just the syllabus.
Yeah, exactly. So,
There will be a quiz on this.
so the super swim glitch, do you remember how I explained that it basically just means you can walk around in a mode you're not supposed to? So I'm going to do that storage glitch again, but this time on a chest. So I'm going to get storage here, so frame perfectly, dive off, cancel 3 frames before. Now if you try to open up the chest, it will open for 1 frame and fail. Why is that important? Well, when you do the opening chest animation, Link kind of leans forward and tries to grab the item, but he can't because his collision is just so thick. So what Nintendo did is they basically shrunk the hitbox during the animation so you can perform the animation and then it returns you back to normal. But since I canceled it, I now have this tiny hitbox, meaning that I can do some unintended things. So let's just say that walls are now officially a suggestion. And if you pay very close attention to the audio here, when I open up this door, you're going to hear something very important. Nintendo pays me for my glitch.
Just got money? Just got money?
Whatever you store in a chest is added to your inventory. Once you go through a loading zone, that's when it can add it, since it can't add it while you're playing. Right here, I'm going to abuse a really cool fact. So these guards have a really huge dome to try and spot you when you're walking around. But they wanted to prevent castles from sneaking around in that barrel and then put off the barrel and immediately get spotted. So they temporarily shrink your hitbox for about 5 seconds after you put that barrel down. But instead of sneaking around, I just pick it up and drop it to get a temporarily lower hitbox. I go around, and now I can sidle, and I'm at the basically end of Forsaken Fortress. So I have a break from glitches. I have finally having a breather. That was a very intense first 15-20 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think I've been breathing.
Yeah. I have a donation I think you'd really like to hear.
Yeah.
It's that's my goat. Oh yeah, baby. Hi Link, it's me, Maisie. I used your credit card for this. Thank you for donating $25 to charity.
Maybe it wasn't so good to share finances.
Because you don't know, Maisie is Lingus's wife.
Yes. Love you, Maisie. But anyways, so that's the end of Forsaken Fortress. We got our sword. We're gonna get some cutscenes. So before we get into anything else, I think instead of just over-explaining everything, I'm gonna ask the couch because I think I take a lot of things for granted. It's been this way since 2016. Is there any concept that you're confused about?
Is there any concept that I understand?
So physics.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to start with that. Just like the concept of it.
Sure. So, okay. I will give, for anyone who's a Wind Waker around here, don't get upset. I'm going to simplify this. If I go technical, nothing will make sense. So imagine that anytime this game wants to control you, right? You have 2 states. You have state 0. This would just be a playable state. You're playing around, you're doing everything normally. And then you would have state 1. This is anything that's restricted. And you might not think about this, but it restricts you in a lot of ways. Let's say you're talking to an NPC. You can only press A. You can't walk around. Let's say you take out a Wind Waker. You can use the C stick to play. Opening up a chest, opening up a door, anything like that restricts you. And how the game's math works, in like the simplified explanation, is anytime you start an interaction, for example, opening up a chest, etc., it will add 1 to this value. So it'll go from playable state to, oh, this is restricted. Once you press A or B to leave whatever puts you in this mode, it will go, oh, -1. Put him back to 0. And you would never notice this if you're playing the game casually. But with that Wind Waker dive glitch, where I climb up a ledge, I take out the Wind Waker, and I cancel it exactly 3 frames before I land. Something very interesting happens. I press B to cancel the Wind Waker, but exactly right before you land on the ground, Link tries to do an animation of bending his legs to prepare for the fall. And if this happens at the same time, the game will exit the Wind Waker, but still have it out. And remember this example I explained earlier? That would mean that I took out the Wind Waker, I'm in a restricted state, I'm in 1. I press B to cancel it, I'm not back at 0. But because I still have the Wind Waker out, I can press B a second time. And now I am at -1. And this is where all the glitches come into play, because that's why it's called storage. I am storing a restricted state in the future. If I take out the Wind Waker, it should restrict me, that's +1. But since I'm at -1, I will stay in a playable state. Try and open up a chest, still playable state. Text, cutscene, anything like that, it will work. And all the glitch quirks that you will see throughout this run are all abusing how each one of those restricted states are built. So remember earlier I explained that the Wind Waker, you have to face Link. It's called camera lock. The camera's locked behind Link, right? Like, I'm staring at you. I can't stare away. I can't look at those guys, right? That's what Link is doing. So if I'm trying to turn around in the water, I can't stop facing you. So you are going to have to turn around 180 degrees over there, and you're going to see the back instead, right? And that's how the camera works. So that lets me turn around every frame. I get speed. I get backwards momentum. I try and open up a chest. It starts the chest and goes, no, he's supposed to be able to still play. We can't restrict his state. And then I get the properties of how that cutscene was built. And that's how all glitches in it, as simple of the ways I can explain, are fundamentally based upon.
I can't believe you just described every single glitch in Wind Waker in a couple sentences. You're crazy for that. You're insane.
Do you think any devs just kind of sit around and they have a cigar, smoking, and they're just like take a big puff, like, you did good, kid. You did good.
You having fun, son? Yeah.
Just like you figured it out. All right. You did good.
I think you guys can notice at this point, I'm very passionate about this game. I love this game, okay? This game holds a very dear place in my heart, I think. Man, my English is failing.
Sploosh Boom or Wind Waker?
Wind Waker.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not playing Sync the Battle right now. Again, right now when I'm at Windfall, everything looks pretty normal, and it will be for about the next 1 minute. So I'm going to buy the sail, and this is kind of what I'm intended to do. But once I have the sail, so I technically can get around with the boat if I need to, the glitches are going to start. I'm going to make a safety save right here, because if I fail this trick, my game will either soft lock or I'll lose 2 minutes. So in case of the soft lock, I'm going to save. So I'm going to get storage right here. Once again, all of these storages are frame perfect. I'm going to take the text box from King of Red Lions.
So are you in a negative state or a positive state right now?
So I was negative. I talked to King of Red Lions, and it was used up.
Okay.
You guys can see right now, the text is on the screen, but I can play. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do now is, for speed, I'm going to have the text box up while I'm getting the storage glitch. So at this point, what I want to do is I want to activate an event called Endless Night. In Wind Waker, normally you can only get bombs after beating the first 2 dungeons. And the way they restrict you from doing that is by going to Great Fish Island. Now, Great Fish Island has a very long cutscene, and there's a lot of things I don't want to deal with. So what I have to do right here, and this can very easily fail, this is one of the harder glitches, I have to drown at the same, and while I am drowning, the cutscene has to play. Maybe, let's see. I got it. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. So you can't even see it, but while I'm drowning, at literally the last split second, I have to get close enough to the island for the cutscene to start. And you can now see that we're having a rainy day. We're clearly no longer in LA. It's just going to be raining like crazy. And this changes a ton of things around the game. More specifically, that what I'm interested in is that this boat right here, this pirate ship, is spawned in. And this was not supposed to spawn until way later in the game, but it contains the bombs. And getting bombs early is one of the most broken items in the game, so it's very important for this run that I get this boat. Now, I would normally do a slightly different route here, but because it is completely RNG based, I'm gonna quickly get some rupees here instead for marathon safety. And after getting some rupees, we're gonna go and save Tingle to get the Tingle Tuner, which is going to be a very important item. If you don't see, by the way, this run requires the use of a Game Boy Advance at the same time, so I have one laying in front of me.
What? Wait, I'm sorry, what?
I'm going to use my nose to navigate the Game Boy Advance while I'm playing for certain glitches. To be able to get through certain
I just want to like highlight this. You use your nose.
Yes. That's also why I use the old advanced model instead of an SP model, because the SP has firmer buttons, so my nose couldn't hit them properly. So I downgraded to this model so that the buttons are...
What the hell? I gotta ask, is this the first speedrun where you use your nose?
I can't think of another one. Like, I've heard of speedruns where you use your feet.
Sure.
But like, nose?
That's...
Yeah.
Oh my god. We have a ton of big donations, by the way.
Sounds good. I have to change my controller for 1 second at the end of the text box so you can... Actually, wait. We're coming up with another new glitch.
Go for it.
Seconds.
Go for it.
You can do it.
Hey, you're the speedrunner.
Yeah, so normally I have it on my desk. Yeah, I don't want to do that first glitch with the analog stick on a good controller because it absolutely destroys it. I'm sure you can imagine. So,
But you have a separate controller for this glitch.
Yeah. So,
it's bringing a GameStop here.
Here, I want to get in this pirate ship, but there's a password here, and I can't get in. Now, I'm going to show you right now. Do you see how technically, if I grab up right here, the ledge is partially inside of lane? So what the game will do is it will push me out on the first frame. What that means, however, is if I climb up and I roll to the left on the very first frame, I will flip out of bounds. Once I'm out of bounds, I can walk through this railing. Primarily, I can walk through this railing and get to the very edge here and side up straight into the loading zone, skipping a 3-minute cutscene.
Oh my god. Wow. Just to confirm, right, this game runs at 30 frames per second?
Correct, yes.
So every time you say frame perfect, you are doing a 1/30th of a second like input.
Yes. Yeah, there is a lot of frame perfect inputs in this game. So anytime you see me do storage, which I do over 100 times, it's a 3-frame window to get the dive and a frame perfect input to cancel it every single time. Every time I do a roll clip, it's going to be frame perfect. I don't think there's any glitches really that aren't frame perfect, so there's going to be a lot. There's a reason I always jokingly say that I only got about a year in me to do this game. Because even only at the age of 25, my hands can only do this about every other to third day because it is intense. And trust me when I say we're not done with the intense tricks in terms of physical activities.
Can't wait.
That's like a starting pitcher at a Major League Baseball team.
Yeah. Sign this, man.
Gotta get the 3-4 days of rest.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a $25 donation from Abby Bagel. Linkus is the GOAT. He super swam into our hearts and our wallets. 125K soon to go. Let's go. Let's get it.
Nice.
We have a $100 donation from Anonymous. Woo! Let's go, Linkus!
Thank you.
We have a $150 donation from Osmers. Hello, Osmers here. On behalf of Linkus' community, we are so proud of her for showing off this run for everyone here today. This is one of my all-time favorite speedrunners and speedrunners, and I'm very excited to have everyone see it. Go Charity!
Yeah, Charity! Yeah, I think you have time for one more while I'm doing stuff.
We have a $25 donation from Cheeseman. Let's go, Linkus, my #1 road rage streamer.
I never get mad. What do you mean? I would never do that.
Hey, the way that you're doing that super swim, you know, I'm fearful if you were gonna get into a car.
I'm only verbal on the road. If I ever do something physical. So right now, I'm connecting my Game Boy Advance to my console through a linking cable. So this is basically kind of a, honestly, like Wii U gamepad function on the GameCube. It's really cool. So actually, what you would use this for is that you get a live updating map. And if you've ever played Wind Waker, you will know that when you want to salvage the treasures, do a little bit too far, a little bit too short, it's terrible. So the live updating map is very useful. But what I am more interested in is the fact that Tingle, I mean, he's greedy after all, has stuff. It's very overpriced, but unlike items where I have to physically use it, I can use the shop at any time in the run. And that is going to be very useful. So right here, I did a special storage trick. Simply put, it lets me swim while I can still skip cutscenes. Normally you can't. And that's just because otherwise I'd soft lock my game at Forest Haven. So I'm gonna super swim all the way here. Also, to not lose speed, do you see how Link is kind of swimming downwards? Throughout this entire thing, I have to hold a tiny bit down outside of the dead zone. Not too much because I lose too much speed, and if it's too little, my run or my super sim fails. So it's very precise to control this glitch. But now we are at Forest Haven, and while we are here, we're now coming up on my favorite glitch in the game. So this next glitch that's coming up here is called a zombie hover.
The zombie hovers, from what I've seen, are crazy.
Yes, they're quite ridiculous.
Several frame perfect inputs, is it?
Yeah, I have to mash my B button 15 times per second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first actually, I'm going to first actually save my game. Let's not, you know, have to reset the run if I fail this, because I would have to redo this if I failed the next glitch, so.
So you're taking this damage on purpose?
Yeah, so I'm taking this damage on purpose. So I think to make it more entertaining for y'all, I'm going to show the glitch off, and then I'll explain it after. So all I have to say is enjoy. So let's hopefully be able to get this first try. So this is how the glitch looks.
he rises from the dead! Oh my god!
And do you remember how I connected my Game Boy Advance earlier? Sorry, I'm going to have a little bit of a weird voice. So, basically, if I land on the ground right now, I'm going to die. However, thankfully, I have my nose. So, I'm going to purchase an item right now on the Game Boy Advance. And this is a red potion. So you can see that it's currently kicking in, it's loading, and once it sends it over, it's going to take 20 rupees, heal me, and I'm at...
Wow! Wow! That's crazy!
Now, this next glitch coming up is very precise, and if I fail this, I'm going to have to redo all of that. But honestly, it's a cool glitch, so it's
I'd
fine.
love to see it again.
Yeah, so... Honestly, I'm not going to bother explaining this. This glitch will literally take me 15 minutes to explain. I'm gonna get crushed in the same frame that I complete this cutscene. So the previous glitch, Nintendo realized when they were developing this game that, hey, when you stand up and you have 0 HP, there's a very short amount of time where you can perform an input before the game over screen starts. So to avoid it to do anything, Nintendo thought they were clever by saying, okay, if the player performs any inputs, we are going to cancel the interaction. But that actually is the only reason that glitch works, because every time you jump slash, you gain height. So by mashing jump slashes every other frame, 15 times per second, I will gain more and more height, and that is how I'm able to get up. Now, I will need to count here, so just 1 second. Basically, these shoes, I turned up their AI with a complicated glitch. They're just going forward right now. And what I want to do is push this guy out of bounds. He will go out of bounds so far he despawns. At the same time that happens, I'm going to get crushed by that giant Giga Chad shin of that Pikachu. And if I do that at the same time, at the exact same time, the cutscene will be skipped, and we are actually safe from all the like really bad glitches for a while. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please. If I spawned at the top, it worked. We're good. Okay.
Yeah!
Nice. Okay.
Holy shit. Dude. What? This is crazy.
This is some really cool stuff.
What an incredible speedrun.
The honest thing is, the thing that sucks about this in a marathon run is I think it looks very impressive. Unfortunately, even if I talked for the full, 2.5, 3 hours of this run, I don't think you'd understand it all. It's just too much. So, it almost would need like a documentary to explain everything that's happening.
I think I speak for everyone here when I say that you should make a video fully explaining all of this as a documentary. It would be incredibly entertaining.
I will be sacked.
Yeah, I will watch, I will remove anything I have during those couple days to watch it.
It would be cool. It'd be a long video to spread.
We did get a $300 donation.
Wow.
Awesome. From Librarian, saying, my favorite Hitman horse. Link is also speedruns Hitman. Fantastic at the game too.
Sorry, I needed to listen to the speaker on my Game Boy Advance here. So right now I'm using the Tingle Tuner. So, you know how there's hover boots in Ocarina of Time? There actually exists the hover boots in Wind Waker. Unfortunately, it's locked behind a paywall, and it costs 30 rupees on top of that to buy it for Tingle for 5 seconds. But it lets me skip this entire thing and fly right to the end, which is awesome.
Wow.
And we're now in Forbidden Woods, the technically second dungeon.
But this is the first dungeon we're doing for the speedrun.
Yep. And normally this would not be very feasible to beat without the items. Thankfully, I got bombs early, and this entire puzzle of the dungeon is basically you have these eyes you have to damage, and then halfway through you get the boomerang, and that's their weakness. But the bomb, the later game item, can just damage all of them. So I don't really have to deal with any of that. So I can just kind of get through this.
Now, I gotta ask, is this possible without the bombs? Like, getting through this dungeon?
If I were to skip the first dungeon but not have bombs?
Yes.
Yes. With other glitches.
Crazy. Insane.
I can't even fathom that.
Yeah, the old route of 100% that I used to run actually was really cool because you didn't get the sword until over an hour into the run. So that one was a crazy route, having to go through everything without a sword too. It's almost like you were doing modded, but you were just doing glitches.
And I really do want to highlight this fact as well. We said it like during the intro of the actual game when introducing Lingus, but Lingus has held a world record in every single category of Wind Waker. And not only that, but he's done it simultaneously, where every single top of the leaderboard was him. So he knows his stuff. He knows pretty much every route in the game. He's kind of crazy with it.
You get the wow.
He also walks up tree stumps.
Yeah, sorry, the chest storage. Yeah, I had a childhood dream of mine to play this game for a living, and you know, my dad was as supportive as you can be when you have a little kid saying, I want to play video games for a living. So in 2016, I picked up Wind Waker HD basically almost full time. And once I graduated, I basically asked him, hey, could you give me 1 year to see if I can make it as a streamer? And if I can't, I will get a normal job. And he agreed to that and helped me out financially. And on month 12, I was featured on front page and was able to make it. So it's all thanks to getting on front page in that last month, and ever since. And yeah, I've basically almost not taken a break from this game since then. I've switched from HD to GameCube. I'm trying to get through a rest of this category right now. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's almost like the game is supposed to operate that way.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you just clipped through the door, you know? Did you not play that way?
Yeah, so remember earlier I said the game shrinks your hitbox and that's how I walk up steep slopes? There is a perfect demonstration. Nintendo accidentally left like a pixel of room between the door and the wall, but since my hitbox is too small, I can run through. Now here I'm in big trouble. I can't cut this guy down. I don't have the boomerang. Thankfully, this guy has terrible collision underneath because it's not supposed to. So just to give a demonstration, if you were to look right now, you're going to see that if I throw this bomb perfectly, we just flip inside. So by perfectly timing 4 bomb throws, and they're pretty precise here, I will hopefully be able to take him down very quick here. So that's 3, and stop moving, good, 4. All right.
Whoa! Wow! Oh my god!
And you can see the game is not too happy with it. He's still in the air. He's not supposed to be there when you defeat him, but it works. A little fun fact though, when you're up here. So there is a luck-based chance when you're doing PB or record attempts that this run just flat out dies right here. Because he's gonna have to do a jump instead of walking to my car right here. And you see how the heart is right next to my car? There is a chance that he lands on that heart and your run just dead. So it's very annoying of a heart piece. It has happened too many times.
That's crazy. Wow.
I've had my mouth open this whole time.
I'm aghast.
Like a 4-year-old that saw the Teletubbies for the first time. The sock thing.
Yeah.
Why is the son a baby?
We had Drama talk earlier today, and he said, like, you know, you gotta find like that thing you're super passionate about. I'm sure you can notice that. This is the thing.
Right. Yeah.
This is the thing.
Well, you're pretty damn good at it.
Thank you. But yeah, anyways, we have a cutscene here, and the nice thing too is this is gonna be still very glitch heavy and still a lot of explanation, but you know, I'm going to do way more zombie houses later on, storage to super swim. But the nice thing is now we're past the first 30 minutes of just pure non-stop explanations. There's going to be fewer tricks and more variations of things you've seen. So if you've understood at least half of what I've said,
You're great at explaining it. There's something during this cutscene, if I recall, that your Twitch chat loves to do. Can you explain that a little bit?
of course, yeah. So we're gonna get an orchestra right here. My car, a little baby. You can actually see I got the the little Turok shirt right here too. So everyone in the back and everyone at home, I want you to go in sync with these guys.
I'll falsetto. You know, I got it.
Beautiful job.
Yeah, that's
McCall.
great.
We're
That's
so proud of
great.
you.
I did some of that.
Oh yeah.
I was in the room.
You're good at it.
Thank you.
There was
Fantastic.
one person back there though that was slightly off pitch. I'm not gonna throw any names out.
It
but
was
I
me.
heard something. I heard not any names, but I think with some practice we got it for next time.
I love that cutscene so much.
I love this cutscene. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. It's a kind of a silly, stupid meme, right? But there's a lot of cutscenes I have to sit through every single day, so you got to make them entertaining somehow, right? Yeah, now once we're done with this, there is, like I said, a lot more glitches, but now there's no more like, okay, at least for another 40 minutes, there's no more glitches that can like lose enormous amounts of time. So I can finally slightly relax for a short period of time. So I'm going to save my game right here. And now we are going to finally go to the first dungeon of the game, Dragon Roost.
The first dungeon,
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just confirming.
Yeah. So, thankfully, very conveniently, the idea of how we normally would play this game is you would get 3 pearls and then you would place them around the ocean. But the path that I need to super swim